Alrighty, what's good, people? Welcome. So this will be a temporary long saved pin video for TikTok, of course. For anyone watching YouTube, I mean, I guess it works too. Fuck it. So yes, Determined Guy is back onto Elden Ring. So I'm sure y'all remember the pin videos I had where it talked about, oh, I'm gonna take a break from Elden Ring, in general, because I want to play other games, but also because there was no additional content with the game yet. So I didn't want to get burned out, so I just took my own adventure, played some other stuff. Still stuck to the same Souls games though. But yeah, the DLC has been announced, and we are all very excited. And so, as we talk about it and my return, and I'm sure you've seen what I've been up to anyway, so I don't need to talk about that, thankfully. But we're going to go to two places of interest that have to do with what we talk about. And we're going to go right to where we fought Melania. Let me find that again. Here we go. So, this Erd tree, right? This other Erd tree that this Millennia person's at, or what was, seeing as I killed her on this playthrough. And there she is with her dead Aeonia flower. She was talking to some tree here, saying that like it was a separate version of Mikula or something. I just can't find it for the life of me. But yeah, we're thinking that this DLC has to do with Mikula. And if you look it up, like Shadow of the Erd Tree, oh, there it is. Yep. The Shadow of Erd Tree, it's basically this tree or a different version of it. And they have a person with long golden hair on a horse, which happens to be Torrent, which is our horse. So it was probably Mikula riding it, or maybe a different Tarnished, or maybe it was Godwyn, for all we know. So no one has theorized that, and if I'm the first one to say it, oh, that's so cool. Because like, what if this whole time, like since Godwyn died, and he was like the first original super god, right? I forget if he was like Radagon or Marika's parent or what. One of those things. But yeah, like Mikula popped out soon after, and I think he was one of the ones responsible for Godwyn's death, if I remember the lore correctly. Oh, hey, there's someone from my group, family. Look at him go. But yeah, it seems cool. So I'm sure there's gonna be a lot to expect. Like there won't be a trailer of the DLC, I imagine, at least for a while. But something tells me it's gonna come out anywhere between now and like October or some shit of this year. Like they'll probably throw it in for Halloween or something. Like, oh, Shadow of the Erd Tree, right? Well, shadowy holiday. It's big spooky, right? Maybe they will, for all we know. And so I want to go to the other area of interest. I don't have the underground part, so I can't do that for you guys. But let me see. It was, oh yeah, underground and cocoon, yep. So right now Mikula's in this cocoon, but if we look at the picture, which I don't know how to edit it into where we can pull it up while I'm doing the video here. But if you look it up on a side note, or if you have a second phone or a laptop nearby, and you got the background of the Shadow of the Erd Tree preview, we know that Mikula, if it is Mikula, doesn't look like this. So it's not some weird corpsey long-handed creature. There's a person, and that person looks ready to go on Torrent and go on an adventure. So I'm thinking it's either he's sleeping, this is Mikula, and like we're entering this cocoon probably into his dream, maybe it'll be like the Dark Souls 3 DLC where you walk up to Gale and he teleports you to the other world type of deal, or to paint the world of Ariandel. It might be something like that, because they tend to copy and paste with the Souls games, just with different story settings. So somehow their favorite aspects always tend to come back and redo itself, per se. So yeah, it seems cool. I'm excited. And I've already gotten back into PvP. We've already done like maybe 5 or 10 videos of that on the TikTok. So I hope y'all enjoy that. It'll keep you busy, especially for some of y'all folks who only watched me for my Elden Ring content. You know, now I'm doing it again. So if you've been keeping an eye on the channel and you've been waiting for that, then yeah, it's back. And for newcomers though, I'm not an Elden Ring only channel. I mean, I just kind of started off that way. Like a lot of my beginning videos, like maybe the first 40 or 50 of them, if let's say I have like 300 videos, if that's a good estimate on the TikTok channel, then at least like 100 or 150 are Elden Ring. And then we did Bloodborne, Monster Hunter, Dragon's Dogma, you know, and more to come from other games too. But yeah, for now though, I'm just kind of running around. I'll probably go into fight clubs and do more PvP like I usually did. I might do like a level 1 playthrough or something. I don't know. Or maybe leveling up only through PvP with the level 1. You know, something like that. But yeah, anywho though, I don't think I've forgotten anything left out. I don't want to make this video too long. Sometimes I do go off on tangents and shit. So yes, guys, I'm back. Me hoi manoi. And with the T-pose, I fare thee well. And if there's any questions, something that I forgot to say or left out, yeah, just let me know in the comments of this video, or even personal message me. But I prefer it if you made it public, that way other people can maybe see your comment to it and add to it. Or if I happen to look at it again, like a couple days after doing my first reply to whatever, we can attack it with, you know, better intelligence or whatever you want to say. So you guys, peace, and I will see y'all in lands between. Peace.